In this world, is the destiny of mankind controlled by some transcendental entity or law? Is it like the hand of God hovering above? At least it is true that man has no control, even over his own will.
Acedra's not worth talking about right now. He is worth talking about, but not right now. Hopefully more about Serpico will come up, because he's about to become playable, but who could have thought a journey for revenge could turn out to be such a lively affair? So a bunch of chapters after that are like their little group just kind of trying to survive through the night. Five humans and one elf. Look at this D&D party. This D&D ass adventure party. And really only Guts and Serpico are capable of fighting. And Serpico, like, for all of his badassery, you know, Guts is used to this shit. I keep fucking forgetting to change my goddamn item loadout. Yeah, well, you're gonna fail, so... Man, even Farnice could be playable, and she sucks! Fucking wild. But yeah, look at this! Oh, god damn it! You guys have one job! Where are you going? Oh, what the hell? They disappeared. So yeah, look at this fucking party! Casca, Serpico, Farnice, Cedro, and Guts. This is actually giving more credit to Farnice than she deserves, because she does not help out at all. She does not help out fight dudes. She's totally useless. She literally contributes nothing. It's like all Guts and a little bit Serpico. Even Acedra's contributes more than fucking Farnice does. This game has given her way too much credit. She could at least follow the role she's supposed to have and fucking help Casca. That's basically all she does. She sticks next to Casca and stops her from wandering off into the fray. Because Casca's so fucking, like, dead inside that she'll just wander away and, like, chase a butterfly or something and get fucking blocked by some wayward zombie. Look at Serpico, though. Serpico's fucking holding it down. Farnice, goddammit, if you're gonna pretend to contribute, could you at least stick next to Casca and help her out like you're supposed to be doing? You guys are more of a fucking hindrance than a help. That's totally how it is, too. There's this great, fan art that's Guts with the dragon sword and all that, and all the other characters in the party are riding on it, and he's carrying them all and looking all pissed off and shit, and it's like, when you're the only fighter and you carry the entire party. Although fucking, Serpico and Acedra's at least get a little bit better later on. Christ almighty, could you guys keep up? At least Casca's okay. I don't give a shit about the other guys. So yeah, remember, like, once again, the status quo has been shaken up. You thought the status quo for a while there was gonna be fucking Guts and Casca wandering around, just the two of us? We can make it if we try, just the two of us, you and I? Nah, son. Like, almost immediately. I gotta just charge forward and deal with this, because you guys suck. Almost immediately, he gets a party going on. To help out. So even the fucking, status quo of just the two of them, the two branded ones, only lasts like a couple chapters before Farnese and Isidro and Serpico all join up as well. And Farnese, for all her uselessness, actually does help out because Casca's all terrified of Guts now, but she's totally fine with Farnese. So Farnese is the one who, like, helps Casca out with her toiletries. Basically, like, helping to feed her because she's a fucking baby. Gotta do the choo-choo train to feed this bitch. There we go. Okay, they're dead. Can you guys keep up now? You guys try not to die over there. I'll go kill this guy single-handedly. Yeah, you guys, all you need to do is try not to die and protect Casca. That's your job. My job is to actually deal with this. And there's actually like these great little moments of them just chilling out at the camp and whatnot, where like Guts starts training Isidro. He like actually legit starts training him. Like they fight with sticks and whatnot. Like actually teaching him some techniques on how to fight like a real swordsman. Actually being a little bit of a mentor to him. And like Serpico making dinner for the night. And fun little comedic moments like of chemistry of all the characters bouncing off each other, and it's really fun. And even there he's like, oh, like already some of the burden has been lifted. Already, like, not needing to look over his shoulder to make sure Casca's okay while he's fighting is starting to become easier for him. I feel like they're not gonna let Serpico be playable until we meet Shirk, which is unfortunate because he's still viable as a character to play as.
Ah, それならこの旧街道で峠を越えるとええ。あんたらブリタニス港に向かうつもりけ？だったら気をつけた方がええぞ。ブリタニスがどうかしたのか？あそこは今諸国連合軍の鎮守府になっとる。法王朝強権の国々から続々と軍隊が集まっとるって話じゃ。いよいよクシャーン相手の大戦が追っ始まるらしい。国王が崩御した上、一粒種の王女まで行く方知らずじゃ。ミッドランドは事実上王位不在。連合国軍がクシャーンを追っ払っても、今度はそいつらに国土をいいように切り取られちまう。下手すりゃ国そのものが消えちまうかもな。消える。ミッドランドが。お前さんミッドランド人かい？そりゃ気の毒にの。いや、少し餌を借りてただけだ。昔のことさ。いや、そうそう、忘れとった。その道を行くのなら気をつけなされ。特に峠のあたりはの。
なんだよじいさん、山賊でも出るってのか？
だったらまだええがの。出るには出るが、 人間じゃねえ。
Ah,
ロールだよ。
Toro. Poor Japanese man can't say his L's. That's why I say like there's so much room for fanfic potential in Berserk because like there's no filler. There's never any filler. The status quo always gets shaken up and the plot always keeps moving forward and progressing. But there's so much like time in between that like just gets skipped over to get to the next story beat that you could do fanfiction of. You could do a whole game of them traveling in this current state. You can do whole stories, like just them camping, the Serpico fucking cooking stuff, Farnese taking care of Casca and them becoming buddies, Isidro's training. Tons of potential for like fan-made stuff.
なあ、本当にいいのかこれで。
何が？
普通修行っていや、長い時間かけて基本を繰り返したり、技を伝授したりするもんじゃねえのか。
Hell, even there was even official fan fiction with that sort of the Berserk Guts' Rage. A whole game set in a very, 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 very short span of time. Like, seriously, the time span in which that game could have taken place was like fucking 2 chapters. 2 or 3 chapters at the most. In between Guts and Casca setting out from Goto's place and him almost raping her because of the beast and her becoming distrustful of him and then them meeting Serpico and Farnese and Isidro. That is the only span of time that that game could have taken place in. Oh no! Guts! Look at Guts' neck! Did you see that? He has the fucking, the glyph. He's not supposed to have that yet. Ignore that. Ignore that I totally drew attention to that. That's weird that there's a whole separate model. This looks like his Black Swordsman model, but it's actually slightly different. That's hilarious. This is his Hawk of the Millennium Falcon armor. That's hilarious. Look, it's slightly different. Look, here's his default armor for this level. It's just this is the Black Swordsman, but then this level I can't look at it right now, but it's a different model. That's fucking hilarious. And it's not supposed to be. They did that too early. They switched the model over too early. That's fucking hilarious. I'll try and get a good look at it when we get into the game. But yeah, you could do whole game. Like, the Black Swordsman arc is my personal favorite because it's just Guts and Puck. So you can just do a whole Dark Soulsian game and have Puck be the healing item that regenerates when you sit down at a bonfire. You can totally just have Puck be the Estus and have a whole Dark Souls-esque game.
冷たいよな。その点エルフ次元流は手取り足取りマンツーマンで。
お優しいことですね。もしよろしければ、巻き
What? That's weird. Look at his neck. It's normal again. Why during that scene with Isidro did he have the glyph?
とぼけんじゃねえ。俺と決着つけるつもりで二人きりになったんだろう。何言ってんですか？私はガッツさんと親睦を深めようと思っただけですよ。
I love you, Serpico. Serpico's my boy.
すっとぼけたこと。その気がねえなら、俺は行くぜ。
Serpico's my fucking boy.
ぶっちゃけた話。私はあなたには死んでいただきたいと思っています。やっとあの時の面に戻った。
Ah, he opened his eyes.
行動を統合することで、ファルネーゼ様の身も危険にさらされます。 できることならばこんな無謀な旅は今すぐにでもやめさせたいところです。ですがこれはファルネーゼ様自身が望まれたこと。あの泣き晴らした後の幼子のような表情、およそファルネーゼ様らしくない。私はあんな無防備な彼女を知りません。あなたが変えてしまったと、まあ個人的な感情はさておき。
For all of his dedication and service and loyalty, he, in all his years of being with her, didn't help her progress and develop as much as Guts has in the fucking, like, short couple of days that he has been influencing her. That's gotta fucking suck. That's another reason, because I kinda relate to Serpico a little bit. I remember a time in my life when I was selflessly dedicated and pledged my loyalty to a shitty individual. Just a terrible person. At least Serpico's shitty individual he was dedicated to eventually becomes a less shitty person. Yeah, troll! I forgot to change my fucking item layout again! Jesus goddamn Christ! I really need to force myself to remember that next time. So in the comic, it's just the one troll, and it's kind of all they can do to fight him off. But here, of course, is a Muso game. Gotta have 50 billion trolls. Yeah, we've seen that character model already because of pre-order DLC. Hey, Serpico actually killed that one. I guess this is a good way to explain, like, the things that are happening to those characters we can't reach right now happening. See, look, Serpico's still fucking viable as a character you can play as. I don't know why they're definitely waiting until a plot thing happens where Serpico's loadout kind of changes before letting him be playable. I don't see why that necessarily has to be the case. You could be playing as him right now. I just want to play as Serpico, he's my boy. He's a Foxeh. Masaka! Casca! Why is no one with her? The fuck is the matter with you people? Oh, they're running. They're running because of Shirk. Protect Casca and the others. Serpico's the only one who can kinda take care of himself. Asidra, look at this! Look at the fucking devastation that Serpico was wailing on these guys. Even Asidro levels up a little bit after this level. Even he could be playable. I'm just still so annoyed that fucking Wild, of all characters, gets to be playable. when there are so many other characters who aren't playable that could be. Farnese ain't playable, Cedro ain't playable. What am I doing? Guts' party! Yeah! Those words make me happy. I don't know, I think after a certain bit of exposure, you lose claim to skepticism a little bit. Yeah! If you go out in the woods today, you better go in disguise. You go out in the woods today, you're in for a big surprise. They're supposed to have another character with them. They're supposed to have an old man from a village who's besieged by the trolls, and he was like the one who was like, yo, I'm looking for a witch. To help me out with my village being attacked by trolls problem. Look at this fucking goofball. Look at this goofball ass goof. Fuck you, goofball. Am I even doing damage to this guy? That guy's invincible. Serpico. This fight in the comic is great. Because there are actually this many fucking golems, for one thing. This is not that much of an exaggeration. It's a little bit of an exaggeration, but not that much of one. And the way these golems work is like... they're really fragile and you can kill them no problem, but then they immediately reconstitute and put themselves back together. But then, like, they have a little fetish inside of them that when you destroy that, then they don't come back together. So there's these great panels of all the characters fighting the golems and destroying the little souls that are inside of them. And, like, Guts just swinging his huge ass sword and smashing a billion of them at once. And then Puck coming in with his dumb little chestnut sword and breaking the little cereal mushrooms that were keeping them held together. And it's really and Serpico like stabbing one through and destroying the thing by piercing it. Even Farnese helps. Difficult as that is to believe. Look at this. Look at this party. I love it. Sure! Yeah! Elf Dotaru! Dotaru! Elf Dotaru. Witch Dotaru. Why'd I say elf? Witch Dotaru. Short level, right? But that's okay, because next level, fucking Serpico's gonna be playable. Here we go. I feel it in my heart. Serpico and Shirk are about to unlock its playable character. Yeah, that little thing. He uses that. Bam, bam, kills a golem. Bam, kills a golem. It's awesome.
ようこそ霊樹の館へ。弟子の非礼をお許しください。何分我が身を案じてのこと。私が当館の主フローラと申します。
I like how her name is yellow. Which means that she's not, like... Oh, well. I read too much into it. Wasn't paying attention.
お嬢さん、そんなに怯えなくてもいいわ。
Ojo-san. She called her a princess. Young lady, what she said was Ojo-san. That's basically calling her a princess.
あなた方の神に仕える者たちすべての罪。あなた一人に報いを求めるつもりはありませんよ。そして 楽園のお二人、お会いでき嬉しいわ。私はあなたたちをお待ちしていました。
待っていた。あんた、俺たちのことを知っているのか？楽園を知っている。まさか使徒。いや、しかし、この感じは、かすかに薄くが。これは、何か違う。ばあさん、あんた一体。
This is also the part in the story where the veil of reality gets pulled back once again. The scope of our understanding of the setting of Berserk widens a little bit once more. The first time was because of the eclipse. We learned it about the shitty fucking divinity and the fucking demons and shit. From this character, we're going to have the veil pulled back in another way and understand a different aspect of the supernatural elements of this world.
あれは本来隠り世のもの。人の目に触れることすらめったにあるはずがないのです。
Cool that Flora has a unique model, but they are kind of covering for the fact that in the comic, an old man led them here, and he beseeches her help with dealing with the trolls who are attacking his village. She doesn't just magically know about it. I say magically know about it, she's a witch in the fucking forest.
シール家を生かせましょう。皆さん、どうか我が弟子にお力添え
Yeah, sure!
もちろん、無償でお願いするつもりはありません。
There we go, the talisman. That's what was erroneously on his model earlier during the Isidro scene.
少なくとも、あなた方自身が取り憑かれることは防げるはず。
防げる？あれを？その話乗ったぜ。
冗談成立ね。
お師匠様。
皆さんにご挨拶なさい。シール家。
Shiruke?
皆さん、よろしくお願いします。
Shiruke?